Leo, welcome to your reading. This is going to be a timeless reading for you, so whenever you find it. It's going to be a bonus until I start the November reads. I'm kind of in a weird position here with timing, so I feel like it's a little bit too early to start the November reads, but I'll be doing those readings next. So be sure to be on the lookout for that. Well, let's go ahead and jump in here, Leo, and let's take a look. Happy Scorpio season, by the way, to everybody. You pulled the Ace of Bones here. This is the Ace of Pentacles. So it's interesting to me. I think a lot of you at this time, it's like the overall energy surrounding you is like, I feel like you're very much focused on wanting to create newer things. Ace of Pentacles is like when we really want to bring about something into manifestation, right? And so it's like we're working with the ether, we're working with manifestation, we're working with our own energy here to create something. And I feel like that's sort of been the energy that's been surrounding you, is like to start to create things or to create something newer. Maybe there's something that you're thinking about that you want to create newer, something that, will increase the quality of your life here. Let's keep it going. Let's take a look at your current energy at this time. You have the Queen of Candles, which is the Queen of Wands. Yeah, you're very much in your Leo energy. The Queen of Wands reminds me of Leo, but I think the King of Wands is Leo. I think all the kings in the tarot are fixed signs. But the Queen of Wands is very Leo as well because of sunflower. So I think right now it's like you're just following your heart, following what makes you happy, trusting your intuition. Also, I see you like tapping into your creative side here as well. What's your challenge, Leo? The Empress. You're trying to give birth to something. Again, look at this. The Empress, and then remember the Ace of Pentacles is your overall energy. And the Empress being in the challenge is like, well, you're trying to create. You want to create things. Also, too, I feel like the universe is wanting you to start to create newer things here. Like the Empress being in a challenge position is like when we're not actually giving ourselves the due diligence or the justice to create the great things in our life. It's like sometimes we feel like we're not worthy or like we can't make it happen, but we can make it happen. The Empress is like prosperity is your divine birthright, right? So if you want to create things, create as much as you want. Empress as well in a challenge is like if you are creating something, give yourself grace to have some patience here. I don't know if you can hear my dog like going hard on his toy in the background, but he chomping on that goddamn thing. I'm gonna let him do it too. I don't think you can hear it, but because he's distracted. Because if I call him over here, he'll probably want to say hi, and then he's going to start fucking with me. So let's take a look. Future position. You have the World card here. So what it is that you're building, it's going to be quite the journey, but I feel like it's going to be worth it. So anything that you're really putting together, the World card is the archetype of Saturn, right? So Saturn deals with responsibility. Saturn deals with long-term plans, long-term endeavors, things that may actually take some time here to, be built. And so I think there's a newer journey that you're about to embark on as well. There's something like the newer cycle, the newer chapter has already began from you. It could even happen like when we had the solar eclipse, right? Because we had a solar eclipse in Libra on the 14th. And so we're in an eclipse cycle. So we're all pretty much starting a new cycle and a new chapter here. And in the future, it's like I see you kind of embarking upon this journey and actually fulfilling it eventually. But I want to see like what this is. So we're gonna clarify, of course. So we'll see what that is in the future. But anything that you really like, if you're thinking anything that you're thinking about creating or anything that you're thinking about putting together or working toward, or just like some of the things you want to add to your life, I think now's the time to do it. I think you can fulfill these things if you actually put your mind to it. So let's see. In the position of something that you're unaware of, you have the Hierophant here. I'm hearing like be aware of like certain I don't know why I'm hearing like guidelines or something like that, but like something that you're unaware of at this time is like, this is also too, it's like I'm picking up intuitively, like the Hierophant can represent like establishments and communities, and it can talk about like guidelines and stuff like that, like making sure that you're kind of like on top of like things here. I'm not sure what specifically it's talking about, but it's like making sure that you're on top of things that are important. So I feel like the universe is wanting you to know that. Also, the Hierophant points to like wisdom, and it points to knowledge, and it points to your belief system as well. And so it's like, what do you truly believe in? Like what are the things that are important to you, right? And it's like keeping those in mind, because the Hierophant's like the principles you live your life by, right? principles you live your life by, which if you take a look at the traditional Hierophant, you see the two pillars, which represent support, right? The values, the principles, and the morals you live by that uphold things, that give you support, that give you faith, right? Your beliefs system. So one thing that's like making sure that you're doing things for the right reasons, but also following what's really true for you, doing things that's really true for you. You have the Seven of Wands here as your advice. I feel like the universe is wanting you to take action. It's like if there's something you want to create, your advice here with the Seven of Wands is to step into your authority, be bold, be courageous, have conviction, and start to take action, because the Seven of Wands is Mars and Leo. Let's see, outcome. You have the Nine of Cups, so wish fulfillment. Boom, baby, I told you. That even looked like a baby for a second. I thought that was like a baby in a crib or something, but that's like a woman in the cup, and she's just enjoying herself. So I think this is you fulfilling your desires, being immersed in your desires, being immersed in what you've been wishing for. So there's something new beginning here, and I think it's going to provide you with fulfillment, and it's going to be quite something that is, it's going to be with you for a very long time. You know, this is going to be something that is going to be part of your life for a very long time. You have this sixth house card. It says sustainability. So making sure that you're sustaining things, staying on top of things. Sixth house as well is also the house of obstacles. So it's like, you know, but it could also be like, oh yeah, I see what's going on. So the sixth house as well is like, it's obstacles. So for one, it's like, but it's like your own perceived limitations and obstacles, right? Like the things that you think that are stopping you. They actually could be stopping you, right? Maybe there's like certain things that you're having to perfect about yourself, or you're having to, you know, there's certain things you have to build about yourself in order to get to like the next level, or in order to accomplish what it is that you want. And so you may be going through this refining process here. Like maybe you're judging yourself, but it's like not in a negative way. It's like you're judging yourself, understanding like you could be more, you could have more, you can actually create the things that you've been wanting to create, or continue to create them if you've already created them, right? And so it's like what's really going on here is like, I think you've kind of gone through the process of certain things, and now it's like you're in an energy of like reflection in a way to where it's like you're understanding like, okay, here's my problems and here's my issues. How do I go about these problems and issues? You have this well song, and it says resonating here, so hopefully you're resonating with this reading. But but yeah, this is about singing your own tune, right? It's about being the well, not being afraid to stand out, right? Being your unique self. By you being yourself, by you cultivating your true personality and your self-expression and who you are as an individual, you may rub some people wrong, or rub some people the wrong way, but the ones that are truly, you know, you'll find your people, but also too, like you'll attract things that are true, because you're coming from a place of authenticity, and you're coming from a place of truth, and you're coming from your own unique creative expression and being your unique self. And you may be standing out here soon, but I think others are going to really flock to you, right? People know what's real. People recognize real, right? We all can feel the fake energy, right? People stick around with what's real. Yeah, this angel compassion card. So like I said, give yourself the grace to have compassion for yourself in regards to, you know, in regards to kind of going through this process of kind of doing like a self-analysis on yourself and understanding like you could evolve to more, you know. Oh, what am I doing? I'm just going to pull you another card, because I just like intuitively went to this. So let's see what happens here. We're going to clarify this too. We'll see what this wish is. You have the solar flares. It says activate. Yeah, so it's like you think about what solar flares are. They're like activations. And so it's like you may have this activation, or like this raise in energy, kundalini awakening, or just an experience of transcendence that you're going through. And so it's just like you're just trying to integrate it all into your being. And so I think that's something that's going on for you at this time as well. All right, let's clarify this shit, Leo. Oh, goddamn. All right. Hold on. Oh, shit. Hold on. Clarify this Ace of Pentacles for your overall energy. What are you creating here? You have the Page of Pentacles. Some of you could just be kind of developing something newer in regards to something you've been working on or something that you've been kind of creating. But if you have like an idea of some of the things that you've been wanting to create, even some of you, like even if it's like making money or just becoming more prosperous, like the Page of Pentacles, it's like I just see you for the overall energy, like being applicable with the ideas and with the energy that you have, or the energy and the resources that you have. Clarify this Queen of Wands in your current energy. Page of Cups, you have inspiration flowing through you at this time. I think it's important for you to follow it and allow that creative expression to flow through, Leo. You know what I'm saying? Leo, go ahead, get your ass up there on that stage. Go ahead, start acting. Go ahead and steal the show. Do it, shit. You a damn Leo. You have the King of Wands in the challenge position, and you have it here with the Empress, right? So your challenge at this time is like self-actualization. It's like, yeah, you want to bring these things to creation, but it's like, you know, you got to step into being procreative. Leos are like, how dare you tell me what to do? I said what I said. Clarify the World card in the future position. You have the High Priestess here. Yeah, I think it's like a time towards like you're having to possibly even mature, right? Like you're having to evolve. The High Priestess is actually the archetype of the moon, and you have Moon Saturn here in conjunction in the future position. So it's like you're feeling like this obligation to work on yourself, right? And it could be tough, right? Like maybe you're being tough on yourself because it's like you're realizing maybe you have to get tougher, or maybe you just have to persevere through these obstacles because you pulled the 6th house, right? So you have to persevere through these obstacles. And the 6th house is very much Saturn moon energy, right? 6th house don't play. 6th house don't give a fuck. It's obstacles that you got to face and you have to overcome. And you do that through self-refining yourself, going through a process of self-analysis, and possibly a little bit of criticism toward yourself in a healthy way. And understanding like, yeah, okay, I have to take accountability. I have to take things into my own hands, and I have to become better. And that's what I see you really doing here in the future. Clarify the Hierophant in the position of something that you're unaware of. You have the 8 of Cups here. You know, I think your beliefs are changing here as well. And one thing is like not to forget about your spiritual connection to the divine and your faith. And I think your beliefs have changed quite a bit, but they've stayed the same too. So it's like you're still on a process of finding like these deeper senses of meaning in your life, and like really kind of understanding like going deeper with your beliefs, I guess you can say, or finding even possibly newer beliefs as well. Clarify the 7 of Wands as your advice. You have the World card. So again, it's like it's time to take action, put your actions into, come up with a plan of action, you know, and stay disciplined, right? Because the World card is Saturn, and Saturn deals with discipline. You know, being critical and using that tenacity that you have to start to build the life that you want, to start to become better. Clarify the 9 of Cups in the outcome. Queen of Cups. I do feel like there could be some love, could be with the water sign. I'm about to say Queen of Pisces. Could be a Pisces. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio could be possibly, or if you're already in a love situation, I don't know, I just feel like there's a lot of fulfillment here with the 9 of Cups, but I also feel if you're looking for love, there could be something here happening. But I just feel like you're deeply satisfied and fulfilled with this whole thing and your outcome. All right, let's take a look. Clarify this whale song, you know what I mean? Yeah, first breath, it says beginner's mind. It's usually like when we're beginning something new, and maybe it takes a little bit of humility. When you have Saturn conjunct the moon, that's definitely some humble energy, or just having to have humility and embrace like sort of just the reality of things and have compassion for yourself and understand like it's time to evolve and get better and to face the things that are hard to face. But it's almost like you're doing this because it's like you're really wanting to really self-actualize and tap into who you are and just become the best version of yourself. And overall, I think there's a lot of good things you'll be attracting to you with this process, with the Nine of Cups and the outcome. And the Queen of Cups is emotional fulfillment. That's what I got for you. I appreciate y'all. Don't forget to like my shit. Also, subscribe to the channel if you haven't. If you want to book a personal reading with me, they're still on sale. I'm going to take the sale away definitely by the end of the month. But it could be sooner, so if you want one, be sure to book one. The link's down below in the description. I appreciate all of you for watching. Subscribe, like the video, and I'll see y'all later.